So there is about 30 minutes of sunlight left. I figure I'm just going to do some backyard birding and see how many species I find, well, come to me in the next 30 minutes. The other time I did this about a week ago, I got 16 species, so I'll see if I can get that number again. I can already hear like four species floating around, so I think I'll just intermix photos with some cool time-lapse stuff that I got while waiting for things to happen.
Now I know what you're thinking. Why would I just sit outside and stare at birds? Well, that's part of the fun. At least I think it is. It's nice to just sit back and relax and just listen to the sounds of nature and just enjoy whatever decides to grace your backyard, as long as you can avoid the noises like someone, I don't know, driving by or weed whacking or mowing the lawn. But I think it's actually a lot of fun.
So the audio recorder cut out and I don't know where. So I'm just going to keep assuming it wasn't anywhere important. There's always equipment issues. So far, the only things that have shown up have been the cardinals and the robins. There have been a few things that fly overhead, but they're too fast for me to get a beat on. But we still have a little bit of light, so I'm just going to stick it out.
Now, if you're going to stay in your backyard, you probably won't have any control over what visits your backyard or what you'll see, and that's to your advantage. You can use that to make some very interesting compositions, and if you're lucky enough for something to fly through them or for something to just be there at the right time at the right place, then you can make some really interesting pieces. Now, this is a game of chance. When I did this the first time, I saw 16 species. When I tried this again, I saw 7. And that's just the roll of the dice. You never know what you're going to see. And last time I didn't have my camera out. I was just enjoying nature. And this time I did. And I was able to get, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 shots. So I got 1 more than the species that I saw. But there's stuff that is interesting. And I didn't move from the same spot. Now, I made 8 different compositions, and each one is a little bit different, but they're all similar. I mean, they're all in my backyard, but as the light fades and as they move from place to place, all of them look different. And the way I crop them and frame them, I make them look even more so.
There wasn't definitely not as much activity that I could see. There's at least 4 or 5 species around. But because I'm not good enough with calls yet, I'm not going to identify them because I always like to have a visual confirmation of the thing that I hear. But that's just me. Other people know instantly what the bird is based on that. Oh, and that black thing is, in case you were wondering. So I think I'm going to call it a day. It doesn't seem like it, but the sun is just about to set, and everything is quieting down. The calls are definitely a lot fewer. Got at least one good pitcher, I think. Got at least one good pitcher. And that's all that matters. And I'll try and do this at least once a week. Because I have a bunch of new bird feeders that I'm going to set up right over here. And that'll hopefully attract a bunch of stuff to the yard. Stupid car's noise. But we'll do this again next week.
We'll just end this video with a quiet ASMR style voice so you can enjoy the sounds of nature and the photos that I didn't